Hey guys, this is Holland with the Wolverine.com, and we're back with another Michigan recruiting report. Today, we're going to be talking about 2025 Michigan recruits that rose in the latest On300 rankings. They were just released last week, and there was plenty of movement that is of interest to Michigan fans. Let's go ahead and start off on the offensive side of the ball with wide receiver Khalil Lockett out of Garland, Saxe in the great state of Texas, moving up 65 spots to the number 124 overall recruit nationally. And, I say Texas, and I think that's a little scary for some folks, but Michigan is in a great spot here. In fact, Michigan has the lead for Lockett on the On3 recruiting prediction machine with a 31.9% chance of landing him. He is, again, ranked as the number 124 overall recruit nationally. He's a guy that's been really impressive as a junior, leads his area in receiving yards. 6'1", 175 pounds, can play in the slot, can play in the outside. He also happens to be a former teammate of Michigan quarterback Alex Orji, who's really helping out in this recruitment. Lockett visited twice in the summer, and he is set to be back on campus for a third time when Michigan takes on Ohio State next month. Let's stick on the offensive side of the ball and go with offensive lineman Michael Carroll out of Pennsylvania. Went from unranked to the number 118 overall recruit nationally. I mean, that's quite the jump for anybody. And for Carroll to do it as an interior offensive lineman makes it extremely impressive. Normally you have tackles getting bumped up really high, but Carroll, a true interior offensive lineman at 6'5", 300 pounds, really a mauler as a guard type. He visited Michigan in the summer and was actually back on campus for a surprise visit on Sunday. He visited Michigan State, saw the Wolverines absolutely destroy the Spartans, and said, you know what, I'm going to head to Michigan on Sunday. So I actually think the Michigan State visit helped Michigan's chances. Penn State is considered the leader. He is a Penn State legacy, but Michigan's offensive line production, his recent visits, as well as his relationship with Sharon Moore, have the Wolverines in a really good spot for Carroll. Next on the list, we're going to move over to the defensive side of the ball and go back down to Texas. Linebacker Riley Pettijohn out of McKinney, Texas, moved up 69 spots to the number 28 overall recruit nationally. Pettijohn is one of my favorite recruits in 2025. 6'3", 200 pounds, playing closer to 215 as a junior. He really reminds me of Junior Colson. He's a guy that can get sideline to sideline in a hurry. He's comfortable in pass coverage. He fills gaps quickly, doesn't mind being really physical. And I think his recruitment's pretty open right now. USC is considered the leader on the On3 recruiting prediction machine. He's very willing to leave home. And, he's obviously ranked really high, so a lot of people are going to be asking about NIL, but that's another topic for another day. The fact is, Pettijohn is showing extreme interest in Michigan early on. He just listed Michigan as a top school. He visited for the annual spring game in April and is looking to get back to campus soon. So Michigan, a true contender in the recruitment of Pettijohn, who is a top target at a loaded linebacker position next cycle. Next on the list, we're going with a Michigan commit. Defensive back Chris Ewald saw a big bump in the rankings, moving up 43 spots to the number 91 overall recruit nationally. Ewald originally was left outside of the top 100, so this update saw him move into the top 100, where I think he belongs, man. Ewald listed at 5'11", 161 pounds, definitely needs to bulk up and add some weight to his frame, but he's longer than that height would lead you to think. I mean, he has the length of a 6'2" guy. Really patient, technically sound, kind of in the same mold as Will Johnson. I think Will had better feet at this point in the process, but Ewald's definitely getting there. He has that South Florida speed as well. Just an excellent cover corner on the outside, committed to Michigan in December, but the Wolverines are going to have to fight to keep him committed. Miami's still recruiting him hard. Auburn's still recruiting him hard. Texas just offered, and Florida State actually had him on campus over the weekend. So, it's a priority for Michigan to keep Ewald committed for next cycle. And last on our list is another defensive back recruit, and that is Misiah Delome, going from unranked to the number 285 overall recruit nationally. Delome is out of Newport News, Virginia. Had a chance to see him earlier this fall, and he's extremely impressive. He's one of the best two-way players on the East Coast. Also starts at running back and is a dynamic playmaker there. Terrific safety prospect. Jay Harbaugh actually evaluated and offered Delome when he had very minimal offers and wasn't really ranked at all. So now, as the number 285 overall prospect nationally, you're seeing Delome really start to get some attention. Alabama just came in with an offer as well. Despite all of that, Michigan has the lead on the On3 recruiting prediction machine with a 64.7% chance of landing him. They hosted him for the barbecue at the Big House in July and are looking to get him back on campus next month. So those are the 5 2025 recruits that saw big bumps in the On300 rankings release. For more Michigan recruiting coverage, head over to thewolverine.com and sign up for $1 for 1 month. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for free.